Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of you for IB and also for RN. I'm teacher Fazila. Okay, so I see you again in our PDPR class for today. How are you today? I hope you are fine, still okay, even though we are struggling with COVID-19. Okay. So for today's lesson, okay, I want you to open your textbook on page 49. Page 49. If you still remember, okay, for the last task, I have asked you to do the question for page 48 and 49, but we stopped at E, okay, at E. Okay, I have explained to you a little bit on how to write the formal letter or email of application. Okay, so if you are not clear with what we have done, okay, you can refer to my previous video on the link that I have posted in WhatsApp group. Okay, so actually I have explained a little bit on how to write the email application by showing you the sample on page 48. Okay, so now we are going to continue with page 49, and we are going to do F. Okay, so this is the time where you need to write your own, you have to produce your own email of application. Okay, so I read the instruction first. Okay, F on page 49. Imagine you have seen the following advertisement and have decided to apply for the job. Write a formal letter or email of application. Okay, I repeat the instruction. Imagine you have seen the following advertisement and have decided to apply for the job. Write a formal letter or email of application. Okay, so now we decided to write the email. Yeah, so you have to write the email of application. Okay, so again, same like the sample that I have explained on the previous lesson on page 48. Okay, you can refer to page 48 as the sample. Okay, you are going to write the email of application. Okay, you want to apply a job. Okay, so let's read, okay, on the advertisement of the job. Okay, search for work.com, staff needed for pet shop. Okay, so that is the position that has been offered to you, staff needed for pet shop. Okay, they need a staff for the pet shop. So what is pet shop? Pet shop is kedai haiwan peliharaan lah. Okay, so they need a staff. So who is the employer? Happy Paws. Where is the location of the pet shop? Is in London. The job type is a part-time job. Okay. Then if you are interested, you can apply to Happy Paws 72 Marlow Street, London, W1 6LT. Okay, that is the address of the Happy Paws. Okay, but you have to bear in mind, you are going to write the email. Okay, so you don't need the address. Okay, what you need to have is the email address. So you can create one email address that related to the Happy Paws. Okay, let's go to details on the on the advertisement. Staff required for new Happy Paws pet shop. Applicants, okay, applicants mean maksudnya pemohon lah, orang yang memohon, who is you. Okay, you yourself must love animals, must be 16 years old of age and over, must be reliable and responsible. Okay, so these are all the what we call as the details or some of the characteristic of the person that Happy Paws need for the staff. Okay, So you have to, of course, you are going to work at the what we call as the pet shop. So of course you need to love animals. Of if you don't like animals, if you don't like cat, you are not suitable for this position. Okay, so the age you must be 16 years old and above. Above means dan ke atas lah. So at least you are 16 years old. Okay, the limit age is start from 16 years old. Okay, and you must be reliable and responsible. Okay, reliable means orang yang boleh diharapkan lah. Okay, responsible, bertanggungjawab. They must also be able to work part-time, 2 afternoons a week and Saturday morning. Okay, so it is a part-time job. Okay, and the employer has been stated very specific there. They need a person who are willing to work for 2 afternoons. Okay, maksudnya ada masa, okay, maybe 2 days in a week you have to work in the afternoon. Okay, biasanya afternoon tu kita rest hour kan. Okay, so tapi this time, this job you need to sacrifice your lunch hour and work for the afternoon. So 2 hari, they need 2 days for you to work in the afternoon. Okay, and Saturday morning. Okay, and they need a person who are willing to work on Saturday mornings too. Okay, because some of the job you are going to be off on Saturday, but if you want to work in this pet shop, you need to work on Saturday morning. Okay, previous work experience will be advantage. Okay, again, it's the same like the sample that we have looked at in the previous lesson. If you have the previous experience, working experience, maksudnya kalau kamu pernah bekerja sebelum ni, it will be advantage for you to get this position. Okay, memberi kelebihan lah kepada kamu. Advantage tu kelebihan untuk kamu mendapatkan kerja tersebut. Okay, minimum wage. Okay, so that is about the advertisement. So you need to write the email application email for this job. Okay, so before you start, okay, let's have a look on this part first. Okay, the plan. Okay, so this is what you need to do before you start writing. Okay, so the first thing is when writing a formal letter or email application, follow the plan below. Okay, you have to start with greeting. Okay, so as you know, this is the formal one, formal writing. Okay, your language should be writing. It should be formal too. So the greeting for the formal one is you can use like dear sir or madam, dear Mr. or Mrs., Miss, or you can say dear sir. Okay. Okay, so it should be formal. We need to say not first name stated there. Okay, if you write the informal email, you just can write dear Amy. You can put the name, but for the formal email, you don't need to write the name. Okay, it shows because we want to show the formality here. Okay, and then after greeting, you have to go to the opening paragraph. Okay, there are some example or sample that you can use in order to start your paragraph. Okay, you can see there, use set phrases to state the position you are applying for, and say where and when you saw the job. Okay, so in your opening paragraph, okay, you can directly state the position that you want to apply. Okay, apa nama jawatan yang kamu nak apply tu. Okay, and then say where or when you saw the job advertised. Okay, you boleh ceritakan sedikit, very directly, where you know about the job, about the offer, or when you saw it. Okay, di mana kamu tahu tentang pekerjaan tersebut, tentang iklan pekerjaan tersebut, dan bila. Okay, so you can use some of the phrases here to start your paragraph, like I am writing with regard to your advertisement. Okay, okay, you have to state the name of newspaper or the website that you find out about the job, and plus the date when. Okay, you state the date on what, for example, 2nd February 2021. Okay, on website. Okay, you give a name of the website. Okay, just now, what is the website on the advertisement? Searchforward.com, right? Okay, the second sample, you can see there, I saw your advertisement in or on what, and I was interested in what. Okay, then you have sample 3, I am writing to apply for the position of what. Okay, you give the name of the job, the position is a staff, right? As advertised in what. Okay, in where do you get, or where do you find the job, or you can use on. Okay, the last sample, or you can use I am interested in applying for the job of what. Okay, so I think the best one, okay, based on a few sample there, maybe you can go to sample 1, 2 or 3. Okay, I am not advise you to use the sample 4 because it's not stated about where do you get or where do you know about the job, right? Okay, so sample 1, 2 and 3 for opening paragraph is more details. Okay, you can use any one of them. Okay, so that is for opening paragraph. Now we move to main part. Okay, the main part, usually you can write about 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, where you can state your age. Okay, on the first part, first sentence, you state your age, and then you describe your qualification and experience. Okay, maksudnya you menerangkan apa kualiti bagus yang ada pada diri you lah, and also your experience. Okay, usually experience, you can talk about your previous experience on the job. Okay, or on your previous job. Okay, you can talk a little bit about that. Okay, what is your job before this, how long that you work there. Okay, why you choose to work there. Okay, for example lah. Okay, and then number 3, you can state your present previous job. Okay, again, you can talk a little bit more about your job, or you can say or you state about what you are doing right now. Okay, for example, you are a university student on 3rd year, that kind of thing. Okay, and the last one, not the last one, the next one, list any interest. You can tell a little bit about your interests or hobbies. Okay, it is it's more like it's better if your hobbies or your interests are related to the job that you apply. For example, for example, you can say about you have how many 10 cats at home, so during the leisure time I always pet them. Okay, give them some food. That is your hobby, for example. So that kind of hobby is actually related to the job that you apply. Okay, and it will convince the employer to take you. Okay, and then you have explained what you think you are suitable for the job advertised. Okay, this is the part where you are trying to convince the employer with the good qualities that you have in order to convince them to take you for the job. Okay, so this is the time where, like I say, what I say, bangga diri lah sikit, the part where you boleh banggakan diri. So you tell about the good qualities that you have. Okay, so you can use expression. There are some expression, a lot of expression that you can use Okay, there I am fluent in whatever to what familiar with. Okay, there are a lot there. You can read your own. Okay. So you can use because some of you say that teacher I tak tahu macam mana nak start kan the sentence. So this is the part. This is the example that you can use in order to start your point. Okay. So do you understand the main part for about 2 to 3 paragraph? Okay. Dalam 2 hingga 3 paragraph perenggan you boleh tulis lah for this part. Okay, this is the time for closing paragraph. Okay, for closing paragraph, you can use set phrases to end your letter or email and say that you hope your application will be taken into consideration. Okay, this is the part where you close your email or letter lah. Okay, so you can use, there are a few sample there. Okay, and usually in the closing paragraph, you will state about your hope. Okay, about your application. So you hope that the employer will take the consideration. Okay, and you can state also about your you are prepared to be called for interview. Okay, so it shows that you are ready for a job. Okay, so there are 5 sample there in order how you can start your closing paragraph. For example, I look forward to hearing from you, or you can say I would be grateful if you what, if you would what. Now, if you, for example, if you would tell me earlier on the interview, okay, or you could reply as soon as possible. And then I hope my application will be taken into consideration. Okay, I am available for an interview at your convenience. Maksudnya saya bersedia untuk menghadiri interview yang yang bakal diadakan lah. Okay, so kat situ sebenarnya you menunjukkan you punya kesediaan. Okay, and the last one, please contact me if you have any questions regarding my application. So this is the closing paragraph or some phrases that you can use. Okay, to write your closing paragraph. Okay, and then the last one, you have the signing off. Use a formal signature ending. Okay, so this is some of the signature ending that you can use. Yours faithfully. Okay, when you don't know the name of the person you are writing to. So usually we didn't know. Okay, when we write the formal email, usually we didn't know the exact name of that person. So we can use yours faithfully or yours sincerely. Okay, if you know the name of the person, but usually we didn't know, so it's better for you to use yours faithfully. Okay, so the last one, sign underneath and write your full name below your signature when writing a letter. Okay, so if you write a letter, it is advisable to put some signature, but for the email, you just write your name. Okay, yours faithfully, and then you write your name, Ali bin Abu, for example. Don't need to sign, tak perlu sign lah. Okay, tulis nama seperti biasa saja. Okay, so I just want to highlight it is very important for you to use all the phrases, okay, in the opening paragraph, and there's some expression that you can see in main part and also the closing paragraph. Okay, all the phrases there. Okay, kalau kamu tanya saya penting ke teacher, kena ke, wajib ke guna, so I say yes. Okay, I can say yes because these some phrases is actually will help you to direct or show that your email is actually the formal one. Okay, because all the language there or the arrangement of the words that has been used in the phrases there is showing it is formal. Okay, sebab biasanya kadang-kadang kamu tak tahu macam mana nak tulis what kind of the vocabulary or words that suitable to show the formality. So I think all these phrases is here are really helpful for you to show the formality of your email. Okay, so gunalah mana-mana yang you rasa sesuai, phrases yang sesuai untuk you di situ. Okay, Kalau you tanya I, okay, semua ke kena guna? Tak, bukan semua. Okay, bukan semua. You ambil yang sesuai sahaja. Okay? So, I hope that you understand on how you can produce the formal phrases for your formal email here. Okay? Okay, before we stop, okay, before I end, okay, I want you to look at the tips there. Okay, there's a really small box on tips. When writing a formal letter or email application, use the appropriate layout. Okay, layout maksudnya template dia lah. So, you can refer to page 171. Okay, 171. Okay. Ada dalam textbook. Okay. That's the some of the template or what we can say as layout. Okay. Tapi you refer pada page 170 lah because we are writing the email kan. So you refer pada email part. Okay. Ada template kat situ yang you boleh refer. Okay. And then the second one, use formal language. Okay, ini yang saya cakap tadi. You have to use all the phrases in the orange board just now kan. Okay, yang saya tunjuk tadi. So that is important for you to show the formality. And then begin and end with appropriate phrases. Okay, so that is the closing paragraph. There are some phrases that have been suggested to you. You use not all, a few of them, the most suitable one for you. Okay, invent a name for a newspaper, magazine, website and a date when referring to the advertisement if these are not given. Okay, so dia cakap kat situ kalau tak diberi dari mana datangnya advertisement, kamu kena create. Okay, kena reka. Okay, apa-apa nama magazine atau website atau newspaper. Where you get the where do you find the job, about the job. Okay. And also a date when referring to the advertisement if these are not given. Okay, so semuanya kalau tak diberi, you kena state lah, you kena create, reka je apa-apa tarikh atau apa-apa nama magazine, website and also newspaper. Okay, tak ada masalah you nak reka apa-apa nama sekalipun. Okay. And then read the advertisement carefully. Okay, identify the qualification required for the job and expand on them. Okay, so this is a very important part where you have to identify what is the keyword of the advertisement. Okay, especially for example if it is about application of the job. Okay, what are the qualification that they are required for you? Okay, and you need to expand it. Expand in maksudnya beri sedikit huraian lah about the qualification. Okay, and the last one, write in confident manner describing your good qualities. Don't mention your bad qualities. Okay, this is where the part that I already told you just now about membanggakan diri. Okay, untuk sekejap lah. Okay, so this part is you boleh banggakan diri kamu. Maksudnya you bangga dengan apa kualiti baik yang you ada pada diri you and you try to highlight it to the employer. Okay, you are hardworking for example. So you bagi some example showing that you are very hardworking worker for example. Okay, don't ever try to put at least one pun jangan sekali write about your bad quality. Okay, because it will kill your first impression to the employer. Okay, walaupun memang setiap orang, every person have the bad qualities, but you don't need to highlight it when you apply for the job. Okay, just highlight the good qualities that you have and try to elaborate more on your good qualities there. Okay, so as long as you follow the guides, okay, you can get a good grade and good marks for this part. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, for today. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, I prefer to do the video because I think it is
really being more helpful for especially for those who have the problems with their handphone. Some of you have to share the phone with your sibling, your parents, and you have some of you also have the limitation of that data. So saya rasa buat masa ni cara ni lebih sesuai lah. Tengok video mungkin ada masa yang saya boleh buat GM, tapi buat masa ni saya rasa saya prefer untuk buat video lah untuk kamu. Tapi kalau you ada apa-apa masalah tak faham, teacher tak faham langsung lah apa yang teacher cakap, okay, you can always call me, message me, okay, anything that you think it is suitable for you. Okay, so I think that's all for today. I see you in the next class. Okay, bye for IB and also for IN.